Bit of latency on my ass and let's lag. I saw you dance there for a second, you fine man. Yeah, fucking gotta go help the attorney get better turban. Oh yes, this is for the trial, I think. Oh yes. Where's this guy occur? Over here. It's true. That's hard to beat, Carl Turban. Oh. Just use some random guys. Fuck workbench. Fuck them. There's a north. Yeah, that man's not gonna get away with deceiving Burnham.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hello. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. Governor Burren told me to pay you a visit.
Oh. It is you who arrested Dr. Asili and must help me prepare the trial.
Exactly.
Excellent. We will have lots to do if we want the doctor to pay for his crimes. The accused has a lot of support. Any evidence and testimonies you can gather will be useful.
We'll have no problem gathering witnesses. His laboratory cells were full of them.
We will call them to the witness box, of course. But be aware that if the victims are natives, their words will unfortunately not carry much weight here.
There were also some noughts. Perhaps I could convince some of the doctor's colleagues to talk.
Their testimony will be crucial. The word of other scholars is likely to be the only thing that condemns him. That plus any material evidence you can gather.
I picked up a strange powder in the laboratory. A substance that I've not been able to identify.
You should show it to an alchemist. We need to know what it is to be able to use it.
These documents describe Dr. Asili's work, as well as the horrible experiments he was performing.
Perfect. I will read them in detail. We will no doubt find something to support my prosecution.
I have found a letter proving that Dr. Asili voluntarily transmitted the Malachor to my cousin, Constantin Dorsey. I would like to add that I too was a victim of this poisoning.
Did the accused try to take the life of the governor of New Serene? This is an extremely serious crime.
Indeed. He saw my cousin and me as the ideal control group to prove his theories. And no humanitarian or diplomatic consideration could put a stop to his ambition.
This letter alone is crucial proof. I will put it on our file.
Do we have any chance of winning?
Yes, I am rather confident. You have provided overwhelming evidence. But if we had witnesses, we would have an even bigger chance of winning.
I will return to you soon. The Nauts should be at the port, and the islanders had to take refuge in Vikshadir. As for the scientists, they said they would go back to the governor's laboratory. I should give this powder to someone who can tell me what it is.
What? I didn't let the scientists go. Need Vaxo for the Nort things, I think. Straight ways. Ah, fuck, this is a Nort thing. Need, what's his face for this? Why'd I blow up this wall? What an alchemist. Man refusts to converse. Punt him in the beepers. Not Lord. Fuck. Nice. Someone like stabbing the globe here. These are expensive. Oh shit, sorry. Mate just standing around sulking.
Doctor
Honor, what do you want?
What fine man?
What is your role and what is your research topic?
I'm in charge of the governor's laboratories. My main research concerns the Malachor, of course. Above all, we searched for a way to reduce the suffering of the sick.
Searched?
Now that we have access to my colleague Asili's work, it gives us hope of finding a cure.
So the crimes he committed while conducting his work do not concern you?
He will be judged for that. But it would be a shame for him to have done all this for nothing.
What is your role and what is your research topic?
I'm in charge of the governor's laboratory.
So the crime...
He will...
What do you think of Dr. Asili now that you've learned how he conducted his research?
Well, obviously the few excesses he has conceded himself are unfortunate, but he remains the greatest scientist that the Alliance has ever known. His work has had a profound effect on science. It seems quite unfair to me to reduce his life's work just to what he has done lately.
If I understand correctly, you will be one of his defenders.
Naturally. I don't deny that he made a terrible mistake, but he meant well. And he was probably acting on behalf of our helplessness to combat the Malachor.
Would you agree to speak at the trial? Your influence could be crucial.
Oh, but I already intended to give a statement. His lawyer came to find me.
So are you ready to defend a man who used to torture and murder to advance his research?
Indeed, because I think the entire work of a scientist should not be judged on a single mistake. It is obvious that he should not have used such methods, but Asili has never been very political. I doubt he understood the implications of his actions.
So you're saying the only problem in this case is political?
Essentially, yes. The war he nearly caused could have been expensive for our governor and the city, but let's not fool ourselves. No tears will be shed over the fate of a few of those bloodthirsty savages.
Fuck. Hold on.
Thank you. Doctor... Thank you.
I'm just gonna get a man. BRB. A sensible man, but we will probably be able to convince him with a beautiful man. Ugh. I'm not allowed in here, am I? Still gonna guard the laboratory. Darn it. Ugh. Fuck, I am bad at navigating this goddamn town. Ass maze. We should have brought vasculatory. To begin with, god damn.
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything?
Damn it.
I must leave you.
Nice. The only way that a tricone like that is good is if the head it covers does not look better than the tricone. And that is in fact the way it is. Hooah. Yeah, go to bed or no fucking hell. Mate, I brought a man.
Doctor...
Doctor,
Yeah, keep forgetting what he is. That's... I thought those weren't a thing. Also, Google splashdown sugar high. There you go, that's your theme. What the fuck, blood man? How the hell does what? Idiot.
What interest do you have in defending Dr. Asili? You've obviously taken his place since his arrest. I understand that you admired him a lot, but under his tutelage you could not really impose your own ideas. Well, now you finally have a chance to leave your own mark on history.
you were not wrong, but I find it rather unlikely that he will be sentenced.
I have gathered a lot of damning evidence against him. And with your testimony...
I could finally publish my research on fountain contamination. Very well, you've convinced me. I will now testify for the prosecution. It is true that it's time to turn the page and leave his cruel methods behind.
Thank you, Doctor. Dr. Onur is an influential scholar. His testimony would convince the judges.
Nice. I thought sugar highs weren't a thing. People thought they were, but they aren't. Or has that been remedicaled?
I never thought I'd see you here again. Why are you still free?
Dr. Onur made sure that I was set free. He needed my help.
God damn it.
What do you want?
What is your purpose here?
I helped Dr. Onur to understand the research of my former master. He's the one who became his successor.
I do hope that he doesn't use the same methods.
Of course not.
What about your other colleagues? What's
Is he
become
speaking
of them?
as if he's already
They
been put
felt
away?
guilty. They stopped their experiments and returned to Al-Sad.
What do the other scholars think of Dr. Asili now that his actions have been revealed for all to see?
Most still admire him greatly. He was the greatest amongst us, you know?
He's not dead.
They didn't witness what was happening in the lab, and they have little interest in the natives. For them, the main problem is political, given that the war against the rebels cost us dearly. Until they understand the horrors that happened there, they will not have any moral issues.
So it's telling you to go to bed. Fuck. Nice.
I discovered this strange powder in one of the laboratory's chests. Do you know what it is?
I did see the doctor using it once or twice, but I don't know what it is. But I can study it for you if you want. I have the tools that will allow me to do so here.
So, what is it?
It is a quintessence of black blood. Probably created using the blood of numerous patients. The doctor managed to harness the very concept of the Malachor in this powder. A single pinch ingested by someone would be enough for them to be afflicted by the disease. With the quantities that you brought me, hundreds of people could be contaminated. It's terrifying. I cannot believe Asili would do such a thing. Here, these are my notes. I wrote down all the details of my experiments, as well as my conclusions.
Thank you. I will relay them to the prosecutor. Are you prepared to testify against Dr. Asili?
I would like to say no. You had me thrown in prison, and without Dr. Honor's intervention, I would still be there. But I can't stop thinking about what we did in that laboratory. I think only by testifying will I ease my conscience.
Thank you. Your story could change the outcome of this trial. I must leave you.
Oh, yo, 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 yo. Flat fruit. No, my sword. Yeah, so there's not the the sugar high that parents go look at the kids running around at total velocity. Oh, it's all that sugar.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
Is everything all right?
Once again, thanks to you.
Fucking coin guard
These
again.
people wanted to kill me.
They certainly wanted to prevent you from testifying at the doctor's trial.
The doctor will be judged. I suppose you'd like me to testify about how we suffered.
Indeed. If you do not fear another attempt on your life by these men.
Don't worry. I won't put up with intimidation. From now on, my people will watch over me until I can testify. And I intend to witness the execution of our torturer. You can count on me.
Thank you. Your word will be crucial during the trial.
Fucking coin guard again. Time Vasco for help. Wish there was a hide helmet feature. Fucking myth of the slut. A dire fang. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Now go to bed. You're not sugar driven. Well, I mean, sugar crash is the thing. It's like fucking. You can starve to death, but you can't be empowered by steak, particularly. Educational. You get the meat sweats though. That's a well-documented thing. Look at him. Look at his fucking smirk. Look at it. Oh yeah. Yeah, be coy. Do the little look down that you did before. Go on. Go on. Yeah. What? Was fine, Carl. That fucking door. He's a fine man.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
Tell me how to upgrade my my turban.
Tell me about your studies with Dr. Asili.
He was not always mad, you know. He was a renowned doctor back in Al-Sad. His unusual methods saved many lives, and I was very proud to be amongst his students. He taught me a lot. He was a great teacher. He was strict and severe, but he always pushed us to do our best. It's only when I joined him on the island that I understood that there was something wrong. He seemed changed and completely obsessed with the Malachor. You know it killed his wife and 2 children. He was so shaken by that, he no longer showed any restraint in his research. Such a waste. For the natives he massacred as well as for science.
So that powder, right? In the Find TV show, there's a man that's all like, fuck, I'm gonna make a vaccine for some shit, and he grinds up a wart of some sort, and then blows that directly in powder form directly up into the snout of a native who's all like, fuck. And is then fine. Oh no. How medical is that?
I'm under the impression that you've not learned as many things as you wanted by observing Duncas's clan.
That's true. I hope to discover the physical or alchemical mechanism behind their metamorphoses. But instead, I don't know. I think I now understand the bond that unites their people to this land. The links that connects them and the power of their culture. It's unexpected. I wonder if this couldn't become another subject for study. The study of people, their customs and beliefs. If I said that in Al-Sad, people would think I've gone mad, but here, everything is possible, right? Learning about the natives would allow us to stop being afraid of them, and to see them like fellow humans at last.
Her nose wiggles when she speaks. And indeed, Turpentine. It was Thing, right?
I would like you to tell me about Asili.
Look at this, adorable.
I was expecting you to come and see me about this. What would you like to know?
Were you aware of Dr. Asili's experiments?
In part, yes. That's why I chose not to be his student any longer.
Why not say anything?
Because I never thought he would go so far. Over time, he became more and more cruel. I found his approach brutal. As if by meeting the natives it deprived him of all humanity. He spoke of them as test subjects, never as people. But there was a time when he was the greatest doctor and scientist in the Alliance. And I clung on to that memory.
You do know that you were captured thanks to him.
Yes, but I thought the natives wanted to trade us merely as prisoners of war. I was blind. And stupid. I regret it terribly.
Do you think, as your master does, that science justifies all sacrifices?
No. I may have believed that at one time, without of course ever imagining that we'd resort to such cruel treatment. But Duncas, you and Siora have opened my eyes to the limits of science. To worship it as we do in the Alliance does not make us better than Thélème.
In your opinion, were the horrors practiced in this laboratory necessary for his research?
No, even if he was convinced of it. General interest outweighs the suffering of a few individuals. He wanted results quickly, to the point of neglecting slower, more humane methods. I hope we'll succeed in ensuring these experiments never happen again.
Little bit of history.
Would you be willing to testify against Dr. Asili during his trial?
Of course. I was going to talk to you about that. I want to convince my colleagues that we must give up these kind of methods. And even if it costs me dearly, I want my master to pay for what he did. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Ooga booga. Ooh, ass. Or whatever. What do you look like under there? Fuck it. The fuck? Maybe not. A barbet. Still a big best looking. Oh no, you're fucking you're goddamn assing shit here. I can't do without my turban. Fuck, where is it? Yes, embroidered silk turban. That's true. Oh fuck, I'm nearly all the way up as. I don't think it's one of the ones that lets you upgrade it. That's usually the drawback of the unique items. They're good, but they don't allow upgradation. There we go. Onganus.
Ongos.
What do you want, Renaixi?
I want to leave.
I must leave.
Hey! You are the Olol Menawi who freed us. We managed to reach Vikshadir.
They told me what you did for them, Renaixi. Well done. I was able to give them the care they needed. Some wounds will take time to heal, but they are safe thanks to you.
I'm happy to see that they're better.
But you didn't come here for that, did you?
No. I came to ask for your help. The doctor who captured and tortured you is about to be tried for his crimes. He has a lot of support among his people. He's a respected man despite what he did. If we don't have testimony from some of his victims, he will surely be released.
You'll have our words. We'll go to the Grand City and tell our story.
And the Mad Lion will die for causing so much harm to our people.
May the earth engulf him. You can return to Hikmet. I'll make sure they get there in good health.
Thank you, Tiernahach. And thank you all. I blame myself for forcing these poor people back
Wait,
to
is
the
this my
city
new
where
turret?
they have suffered
God
so
damn it.
much.
My people are strong and proud. They will not be afraid to speak in front of your judges for justice.
Fuck. I thought I had a darker turban. You just show up to man's trial wearing his clothes. Like, what the fuck? Look at me, I'm a silly. Yeah. Just scrotum it up. Like a total ass. Yeah, fuck him. Where even if, like, instead of going through the door, you just come out his mother through the window. Be like, surprise, motherfucker! And he's all like, fuck. Yeah, that's one more point by dinging. Bet I'll need a big man intuition at the fucking thing. Call me evidence, Lord Furt. Fuck. A vest and a turban. Not many men could pull that off. But that guy there certainly was not one of them. I'm here to turn. Turn for my shins.
You have returned, Your Excellency. Do you have any news on our matter?
A Nort victim of Dr. Asili agreed to testify at the trial.
Excellent. This kind of testimony will certainly rattle his defense.
The islanders will testify at the trial. Their injuries will surely convince the judges.
Indeed. But do bear in mind that the islanders are not highly regarded in Hikmet.
I managed to convince the scientists in the governor's laboratory to speak in our favor.
Excellent. These are not direct witnesses, but if they denounce the doctor, we are sure to be heard.
I even got a testimony from one of Dr. Asili's colleagues.
Perfect. That will convince our scientists, and you know how important they are in Hikmet.
Afra, one of Dr. Asili's former students, has agreed to testify.
Excellent. This woman is very respected by the governor. Her statement will carry a lot of weight.
An alchemist studied the powder that we found in the laboratory. Apparently, it's some kind of concentrate made from the blood of several patients with the Malachor. It seems that less than a pinch of this powder is enough to contaminate whoever consumes it. There's enough here to make a small town sick.
A terrifying thought. I will add the analysis and this powder to the evidence on record. You have gathered overwhelming evidence. The defense will have a hard time saving the accused. I think we can go to trial with confidence now.
Will the trial begin soon?
It seems to be the right time. Excellent investigation work. I think we have every chance of winning.
Where will the trial be held?
At the palace. I regret to inform you that you will not be able to attend. However, I'm sure the governor will keep you informed of the outcome of the proceedings.
Madame, congratulations. The trial was exemplary. Asili's madness was exposed to the entire world. And you have demonstrated the horror of his methods.
Thank you, Excellency. But all praise should be showered upon Sir de Sade. The evidence he supplied was irrefutable.
It was necessary that you hear the victims, in order to understand the extremities to which your science has taken you.
Come now. One cannot conclude that science was guilty here.
Not science, but the savants were. It is never right to set aside humanity in the name of the common good. No knowledge justifies killing or torture.
Your words are wise, and I promise to remember them.
You have not always shown yourself a man of impeccable judgment, Excellency.
We are all, from time to time, victim of our own blind enthusiasm, that is true. But this trial has shaken my usual resolve. It may very well change the course of history.
Friendly. Oog, 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 oog. Well, we got to see the execution. I'll be a bit. Very fine. Oh yeah, there's some shit in our chest from the mates, isn't there? Did you want to go to the binning this morning? Oh yeah, yeah.
Afra, are you certain that you want to attend this?
I do not want to attend. I must.
Dr. Asili, you have been found guilty of all accusations brought against you. In consequence, the Bridge Alliance Tribunal condemns you to death. Do you have any final words?
Combat music.
You treat me like a monster. But how many times have you stayed your own hands? So close to the goal to finally find a remedy, you would have done as I. What do a few lives mean when the future of all humanity hangs in the balance? You are nothing more than idiots, incompetents, and you, Baron, are the greatest hypocrite of all. You know that I am right.
Executioner, earn your pay.
What a mask.
You know that I am right.
I got 50 gold for that. Nice.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
Well, that was that, I guess. Yod Diam. How's my reputation with mates? Telemy and merchants we're only nice with, I say ass. Fuck. You fucks have a quest? No. I need to check the bin. Man, my ass is wide in this. Fuck. Ay, goddamn. Carry some more shit. Okay for bullets. Would have preferred Petrus, but I think Lady is relevant in this case. Well, something I haven't googled. I shall go post haste them. Hopefully I'll not run directly into Satan. This is where we fought that lady before, isn't it? Or is it? They're wide of us. Maybe. I saw a fucking crab down there.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Not ancient for much longer, motherfucker. Oh boy, some bile. Guys, get in here. Check it out. It was fucking bile. Oh boy, oh boy. Fuck. Ayos, ayos. On the kabouter. Some lovely bile over here. The Ustless fucking island. Wait a minute. Was that the guy I saw for the... no. No intuition? Nando's? Did you just die in the water in Dragonstone, I forget? It was with him edging. Fuck. Fuck. Alright. Oh, you just get teleported. Fucking... goddamn. Fucking pawns. So goddamn weird. I'm sorry, Vaxo. The beast has no opinion on gunfire on account of fucking dying the first time you shot it. Oog oog malau Padawas. Whatever the fuck. Nah, he's fancy enough the way he is. He's not gonna wear a fucking dress in my sorority. Donglegadu, I am here. I have arrived. Man wants me to put a dress on a grown man. Accuses me of having terrible taste. Yeah, I feel like if the fights were longer, it's like, it's a good game with a good story, but you have so little impact on a lot of stuff. Like that trial we just did, we just ran over to a guy and did some stuff. There wasn't really much from us. So if the combat was also assing, I don't know.
Deward! Hello, my name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate Desardet. No, this building is closed to Renaigse.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Vorsht Tirse. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
I will return later.
If you have a seal, you will be welcome. If not, you are wasting your time and mine.
I knew we should have talked to Vaxo. He's a Nort. He probably has seen plenty of seals. At least knows where to get them. Go to bed or no? Fuck. Wait, shit, fuck. Oh yeah, cat sacks by the thing. Any luck with Coaster, Ember? It's on the back burner. I was interested to see an ass. Mel Manawi. Fucking bin. Squishant ye. I am Del Constipado. Yeah, he's up. Good man, Constantine. You look great.
My dear cousin, come closer and tell me what brings you.
I'm going to leave now.
Look out for yourself.
You're just too fucking weird.
Greetings, Katasak.
Bertirtumat, what can I do for you?
I'm looking to meet Enormil Frichtman. I went all the way to the village council.
But they did not let you speak to Glendan the Elder.
Precisely. They said that only the friends of a member of the council might enter.
And my word was not enough. It seems that I must be a Mal to be heard.
Do not be sad, daughter of Bladnid. One day you will be as great a chief as your mother. And you too will have a seal. This seal will allow you to give voice to the friends of your clan. those who may speak in your name. Here, friend of Wenxavier, take my seal and go and meet Glendan. But you must convince him and no doubt pass many trials. Many monsters and traps are hidden on the path you seek to follow.
Thank you, Katasach. Why are you helping me?
I do not wish to lose the one who placed his life in my hands. And you have already shown me your friendship.
I hope that Glendan will allow you to meet this god, cousin. Leave as soon as you can. Godspeed.
Have no fear. I'll do whatever it takes.
I wonder why we were...
I must go.
Why we had to go here before going there. There must be something that triggers between here and there, or they changed something around in the level for me to do this back and forth. I just only now realized you can click there to view the different asses. I'm here for trials and challenges. Oh. No propaganda.
You have returned. The rule is still the same, you know.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach of the village of Wenxavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
Thanks, lol. What about these shitbags I'm bringing in with me? You'll Hello.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Disarday, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frichteman can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
Pee.
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
Could he be the one?
What can you tell me about the sanctuary?
It is the most sacred place of the island. The hidden face, and still seen by all of you. Enol mil frictimen. I protected these doors like my father before me and his father before him. And still none of us have ever entered.
Am I to gather that there has never been a High King in your family?
We are heads of the Council of Kings. And so it is prohibited for us to present ourselves. We must remain impartial.
I see. And so you cannot speak to me about what you find inside?
The heart of the island beats near here, the volcano. And I know that it is a place full of life.
Fucking volcano. Remember this from Conan, god damn.
What can you tell me about your god?
That the word God is too small to hold him. He is Tir Fradi in all and everything. The wisdom of his people, the gentleness of his rivers, the strength of his volcano. You are looking for wisdom to heal Renaigse, but you still see it with the eyes of a sort of Donegat. He is much more than that. He is the essence of all life, of all magic, the spring.
Can you tell me anything more about the role of the Council?
We gather here at every long night and every short night. During these nights, the clans are in disagreement and come here looking for wisdom of the Council, and of course also the High King. Those who have complaints against their Mal may also be heard here and find justice. And when important events take place, if the balance is threatened, then we also meet here, so that the wisdom of all might be shared, and that we might act as a same people.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
I noticed you have no bins in your place. To me to empty.
You have spoken to Glendon as you wanted. What more can I do for you?
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept secret. Anything else?
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good luck.
Bet I'll need big man.
And do not lose yourself
intuition.
in your own reflection.
I hope I don't have to fight myself and he fucking shoot spams me. Like a pillock. Yeah, kill things, turdery, and ass. Fuck. Turderers to the core. Hey, fucking.
Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed, and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
I have made many things wobble. Do I still have any of that sleeping bullshit I'm carrying around? Oh, goddamn, I'd have to go pretty far to get. God damn it! Hold on. Hmm? Oh, nice.
Karans, I need to talk to you. I have to ask you for another favor.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mine shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the Lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Of course. Let's go.
Oi, 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 oi. What's our number asses? We got this from our shirt. Wait, what? Is our charisma that bad? I thought we have one from thingy. I have no points in it. Goddamn. Mm-mm. Oh yeah. Ay, 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 ay. Oh yeah. Oi, oi. Oi, no, oi. Oh, hold on, fuck. Make a single mortuary lotion. God damn. What a fucking thing to have. I'm here to ask about how people are put in the ground wrong.
My child.
What can we do for you?
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Falristal. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
Assholes. Where's your fucking rock? Oh goddamn. You were very helpful there, Proglus. The hell? Oh, ass. Oil. Why are you calling us pay boys? Dang.
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who makes the stones speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadeg's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they take care of it.
No, I see. I might get an ass, just so we have a bit when the mate's not around. Sorted. These stone's all fucked up. I can make a stone speak though. Check this out.
My dear child, what
There you
can
go.
I'll see you later.
Take care.
Ayos. Ayos.
Strange. It looks like no one's there, but the door's left open.
Door's very much closed.
Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. A sculpted engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
It's as if someone wanted to meticulously destroy everything in this workshop.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas, Doncass's clan. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Vigigador, and we'll find out.
You're a slag. Your nan's a slag. Runs in the family, you slag. Dunkus. Slag. They got some new shit for me. Nice. Only one bin? You stingy fuck.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
We're looking for Karadeg, the Keeper of Promises.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left. We could not take him back.
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stance on the Renaigse. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him.
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods, south of here. He knows the area well. Is there anything else?
I must leave. Goodbye,
then.
Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
What? Man, shit talks me, maybe. Woodhole. A naughty woodhole. Look at the way he has a little skip in his run. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, Lord. Boing, Lord. The up pick goes quick foot across Lord.
It is Karadeg. He's over there.
I seen him. Oi.
Siora, Bertir Tumad Donegad. What are you doing with these strangers?
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as Keeper of Promises. What does it consist of?
Most words must be free and able to fly like birdsong. But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the Keepers of Promises. Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to seal a promise, we offer them those words.
So you're a kind of cleric. Thank you, Karadeg.
Do you want to know anything else?
It's a pretty big bird you're wearing as a helmet there. But it has teeth in its lower jaw, what the fuck?
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly engraved.
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I should never have accepted to seal such a promise. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Bladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these Monasinaiga are chasing me.
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone has been destroyed.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs. All the details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised. Can you give it to us?
No, Donegad. I do not mean to disrespect you, but I will not. The Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint you just like they disappointed your mother. I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten my life, and because of them, I am forced to hide here.
Since you want to chase the Renaigse away, and since you want protection, why don't you join the rebels? We could indicate the location of one of their camps for you.
The rebels?
The Donea Exregao. They fight the Renaigse, and they accept people from all clans.
I have heard about them, but I didn't know where to find them.
We could help you join them, but we need this tree bark. It's the only way to prove that the priests lied.
In that case, take the tree bark. I hope that it will help you to chase these Renaigse away, Donegad. And I did not think I would say this one day. But thank you, Renaigse.
What do these glyphs say?
NP lol.
That we will assist the priests in their war against the Lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Isolde.
Conversation Lord.
Do you want to trade?
No. Hmm? It's Elsad.
Shiora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Azeld, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Karadeg used as a model.
Shiora, what's written on it? Mother promised to help them against the Lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here. And even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village. So they lied. They mocked us, and insulted the memory of our mother. I think it's high time they left. Don't you agree? I think so too. Come on, let's go. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance, your people must convert to the light.
Petrus, could you try to reason with them?
My brothers and sisters, you have tried to convert this village in a deceitful manner, but your attempt has failed. It's time for you to recognize your defeat and leave this place with dignity.
Father, do you really think that...
Come on. We cannot disobey a bishop, sister. We'd better leave now.
I did not think they would leave of their own accord. Thank you, Anol Manawi. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these lawyers. And we will be able to perform our rituals and give our mother back to the earth. Yes. Thank you. Our village is in your debt. Shiora, I will need you for the ritual.
Fucking Fitoid.
Will you help me? Of course, Asir.
No, he was all like, you got caught, it didn't work. Now leave. Wait, what?
Karans, do you need something?
How did you know that those missionaries were lying? After all, given the situation, your mother could have wanted to form an alliance.
I knew my mother well. We were close. She would never have renounced her beliefs to forge an alliance.
I think I understand. Your island, your culture, and your faith are so closely tied that you cannot renounce one without renouncing the others.
Exactly. The Earth talks to us because we believe in it, in its spirits. Without these beliefs, we would be but empty shells. Our mother would never have wanted that for us. I am happy to see that you understand us so well. Anything else?
Why are you and your sister so different?
If you're talking about physical differences, they're linked to the fact that Isolde is not on Olmenawi. When we were little, we were perfectly identical. But our tempers were always different.
What kind of child were you?
I suppose I was very curious and studious. I loved when our father taught me the name of some plants and how they could be used.
Then you haven't changed. Isn't it out of the same curiosity that you chose to follow me?
At first, perhaps. But the more I know you, the more I find other reasons to stay with you. Anything else?
I must pass the trial of water. Do you know anything about it?
I have heard it talked about. It is a trial that all must pass if they wish to become the High King. One says that the trial reveals the true personality of those who pass it. My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed. And there... Anything else?
I must leave you.
Speaking of passing water, BOB. That wasn't very difficult. No, you was. Travel through the wait a minute. Who?
Karantz, could you help me once more?
Yes.
What is it?
I must prepare the ritual for our mother's funeral, and I think that I will need your help.
But your sister will be there. Surely you'd rather be together.
For the ritual, yes, it will only be the two of us. But before that...
It's because I have a shovel, isn't it?
A great help. Will you come with me?
Of course. I'd be happy to be by your side. Let's go.
Oh. Foot Lord. Could have fucking said that before we left. Fucking 10 hours down the road. He's like, oh yeah, I need to bury my nan. Like, mate. I can do another half hour or so, by the way. Then I need to go shop. I wonder if the Dreamweb VOD will actually come up. Being weird about it.
Shiora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Yeah, well, you still huffy.
I'm only here to accompany Siora.
I came to give our mother back to the earth, Iseld. It is high time we did. I know. Performing the ritual might help me feel less empty. Iseld, I miss her too. Did you go to Vasrigan? No. Preparing the place is the role of the Donegada. I was afraid I would not do things properly.
The Timulius. How am I for money? Could buy you a new mother. Travels directly towards the thing, Lord.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
There's a fox. Oh, yeah. Fair. I'm gonna have to go the other way around.
We are approaching Vasrigan. This is where I will perform the ritual. This burial mound has been the final resting place of our queens for generations. It must be prepared before we can start the ritual.
Alright, I need to go the other way around. That's just a ditch.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Man gets his sword out like a fucking peasant. Put that away. God damn.
Something's wrong. Normally, you would hear the birds singing in this place.
What do you mean?
And yet everything seems normal to me.
There. Tenlands. This is not their natural habitat at all. We cannot leave them here, so close to the burial mound.
Let me go uproot the Temerians.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
I do not understand what they are doing in this area. You never see any around here. They must have nested in the shadow of the burial mound.
In that case, we have no choice but to destroy their nests. Otherwise, they'll just keep coming back.
You are right. We cannot let these carnivores roam so close to my mother's remains.
Hey, fucking.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
I wonder if we have to do this at dawn as well.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Man, rolls directly into me. I thought only turtles did that IRL. Guess it's what they're based on. Check this out. Staring directly at the Scorpios. Yeah.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
How's there anything function in this place? I got them.
Protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
I was considering doing a replay of Henry, but goddamn, that's a long game. The gimmick would be that we'd be a complete dick always, and we'd try and have as low reputation as possible.
These beasts will no longer trouble the peace of our queen. All we have to do now is to take care of the ceremony.
I don't understand. I don't know if that's actually possible in the game, though. I was hoping we'd get a different experience out of it, since we were quite kind of a nice ass the other way through. Maybe short sword and bows, and very light armor rather than our usual. I literally just did that. Ustless.
Is there anything else to prepare?
Of course. We will need some sensors crafted especially for the ritual.
Where can we find them?
It would be ideal if we could craft them ourselves, but otherwise the village artisan probably sells them. And I will also need some mortuary lotion. I will have to coat my mother's body with it before giving her back to the earth. I will give you a list of all the ingredients because we will have to prepare it ourselves. The merchants won't sell it. Once we have gathered these last items,
I had those
then
already.
Isolde and I will be able to perform the ritual. I thank you for being by my side and helping me the way you are. It means a lot to me.
Don't mention it, Siora.
I knew this girl that worked at a gas station where they sold sausages, like hot dogs. I already have the lotion. I just need one more sensor. God damn it. And her boss was all yes with the hot dogs when they started getting a little dry further in the day. He had this little spray bottle of water that he would would spray on the sausages to sort of unpickle them a little bit. I'm assuming that's what the mortuary oil is for in this case. So unpickle, re-engorge? No. How do you? What's the word? I got hurry my eye. Rehydrate. I mean, it sort of looked like fucking Imhotep. I'm not sure he rehydrates. Can't believe I'm missing one fucking sensor. Is there a travel point here that isn't? Fucking ass. Okay. Alright, Pueblohers. Plumpen. Returgitate. That's probably actually correct English. Fuck. Man, that guy was dead as fuck. This isn't where I came from, is it? No, these are still alive. Albeit briefly. Isn't that what Waverio says? Battle yours, we'd say in DK. Yeah, I think returgitate is probably the correct word. What is this fucking turtle? Oh, it's and moisten, yes. Alright, returgitate and then moisten. Someone ask some sentences with that shit in the bot, please. Also, this is the... I like how they're just sleeping in a pile of corpses. This is kind of like when you see a picture of a cat that's fallen asleep with its face in the food bowl. Although these would be pretty ripe at this point. Ahua! Kitty! Yeah, kids usually don't understand innate, like ass. What? Oh shit, fuck. Good. Look at him without the helmet. Oh. Okay, I need the death dangly mate. I have a few. Fuck shit.
We have all that we need. Let's go back to the burial mound to put everything in place.
Oh man, oh, I have Kurt with me. Fine. I do not know. It can kind of upset their stomachs. Also, I have this fancy vet food, which makes her very fine.
Here we are. It is on this stone altar that we will place the body of my mother. We must place a censer where her head will be, and another near her feet. And then you will have done everything you could to help me. And I am infinitely grateful for it. Your presence by my side means a lot to me. But only my sister and I can participate in the ceremony. This is how our ritual of the dead is performed. Do you understand?
Okay. Prepare the room. This is gonna go fuck around with the corpse. I'm not the one that's supposed to use the potion, that's you.
There. Everything is in place. Thanks again, Onol Manawi. My sister should be joining me soon. You should wait outside. Oh, these rituals are demanding. But they help us to say goodbye to those we love. You have been a true friend. A Karans, accepting to help me the way you did. Thank you. I will never forget the kindness you displayed. Conforming to our customs and staying by my side.
It's only natural, Siora. I know what it feels like to lose someone who is dear to you.
We should go now. It is time to return to the living.
Nice. Oh, oops. Yeah, I had some wet food for her when she was assing her teeth. But it's literally just the exact same thing as she has for her dry food. It's just a wet version of it. But she's always more excited about the wet food. Which is why I use that sometimes when she's been to the vet. Asked maybe antibiotics and she's not she's not that interested in the dry food or food in general, so she gets some of the wet stuff. Yeah, I need to go to the shops now before all the plague asses arrive. It opens in half an hour, so I can get in there and shop and 8. I can ass up. So yeah, time for watching, man. We shall ass.